Hello my dear resinist friends. In this video we are going to do this really unique necklace. I hope you like it. And we are going to need glass or stones or crystals. I will crush this glass because I don't have any of those, and if you have one of those you can use it, but just be sure that it's tiny. I really was looking for really small pieces, and I will use this ink, alcohol ink, to taint the glass, and this really looks so beautiful. I'm impressed on how beautiful this turned out. And it's necessary to leave these dry, but you have to extend all the stones because if they stay or remain together they will just stick each other, and we don't want that. And this is really quick. You just need to wait 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And now I am going to use this UV varnish because this is a piece, this will be out in the sun because this is a necklace, so I will protect the ink because alcohol ink disappear in the sun, so I'm protecting the color with this UV varnish. And I just draw these little things that doesn't look like a wave or something, but it's just to have an idea of what I want. And I suggest you to think your pieces before start. Now if you see, this is more like dust, and it's not exactly a really big crystal, but it's important because the resin will remain in the shape that I want with the stones, and this is really easy to do. And it's important to just don't add so much resin. And this is really easy. We are just going to start adding the stones with resin in the shape that we have below. And of course, if you don't want to do the shape below, it's totally fine. I do this because I get nervous with the camera and then everything goes wrong, so I have to do something to just do things better. And I forgot to mention that I'm using an acetate sheet because I don't want that the resin sticking to other surface. And maybe you're asking yourself what I'm using stones or crystals, because this can be done only with resin, and I think that the effect is different, and this gives me some volume that resin just can't do by itself, or I have to put so many layers, and this helped me to respect the shape and do forms that I want with the volume that I want. And the effect against the light looks so different. You'll see later. And I add a little bit of white crystals in the top. This is our demolding time, and these are the pieces with only crystals. I hope you see the difference in between using just resin and using crystals. And now that we are ready for the next layer, we are going to do just some accents, and I will use this filler, I have this video where I explain a little bit more about this thing, but basically these just help us to do the things a little bit thicker to thicken the resin. So I'm going to add a little bit of filler, and then I will add little by little resin till I get the things that I want, or the consistent that I want. And I'm adding a little bit of white to do the things a little bit brighter. So it's time to put your inner artist in motion and just act like Picasso or your painter, your favorite painter, and enjoy this process, and just put some dots and put the resin in aleatory places. If you don't have the filler for doing this step, you can wait till the resin is so tacky and then try to give some volume, but this really makes the things a little bit faster. And what I like the most about this technique is that we have one color in the top and another back and another in the back, and this brings a little bit of contrast and a cool effect with the different colors. I don't know how to say this, but it's like to see in the deep of the ocean, and if you see, this start to look a little bit deeper, and we bring with the white some colors, and we send to the back another colors with this, with the same black, with the same white. I'm so sorry. So this is really interesting to see as a necklace. And it's time to demold our second layer. And something important is that you really need to be sure this does not represent a danger for your customer. So make sure all the resin cover most of the crystals, and it's really important to sand and check with your fingers if this is safe. In the first piece I didn't use so much resin, so I didn't have drips to cut or sand, but in the second one I have these little drips, and it's really important to sand the edges and leave something, like I said before, safe for your customer or for yourself. So this is really easy and quick to do. And if you see, I'm not sanding all the lateral, I'm just sanding the drips, and this is for, you know, having a really smooth lateral. I really want to hear your thoughts, and please let me know what was your favorite one, or what will you do different, and look at that deep sense with this wave. And I hope you enjoy this process. And now we are going to add only the things to hold this. I will use some glue just to paste this in the place while I put another layer of UV resin. You can do this with epoxy, but I really think this is a little bit easier and faster. The intention is not only to secure the eye-pin, but to reinforce the piece. And please don't forget to subscribe, and like and share with your friends this material. This really helps me a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget to put enough quantity to make this a little bit stronger. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this process and this is useful for you. See you the next time. Bye bye.